When someone tells you you're going on a safari, what do you think of? Welcome to the Great Bear Rainforest, where wildlife is in the sky, land, and sea. Now, this adventure will be spread out over a few episodes, so if you aren't subscribed, think about subscribing, because I'm excited to share how I got images like these. Now, before I get started, if you are new to this channel, my name is Shannon, and I am a full-time photographer in beautiful British Columbia. Whether you're here to learn, be inspired, or simply enjoy some stunning visuals, you've come to the right place. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Good morning, everyone. I am in Port Hardy. This morning just doing some research on weather. So today we're heading out onto the water to see sea otters, whales, sea lions, maybe porpoise. So we're gonna go out on a Zodiac today, and the weather it's what's really important. I wanna make sure that I have everything I need right at my feet, because in the Zodiac, you're not really moving around on the boat like you are in a covered boat. So the gear, I have kind of set it all up here so I can just pull them out of their little cutout pockets here that I've created. Make sure that I have my towels. I am going to be bringing one of these from the hotel just for water and stuff. Just in case anything splashes, I can wipe it down. So that'll go up in the top here. And then in the sides, I have rain sleeves here. So here's a new one kit that I haven't opened yet. I also have an f-stop rain cover that I can wrap this whole bag. Now, if it was really wet and rainy, I have a pelican case that can sit at my feet. So I would just swap this gear that I want to use and put it in my pelican case, and then that would go on the boat. That way I can throw it over the side of the boat, and hopefully it wouldn't sink, but it would be waterproof. One last thing is that I try and have my camera set up to take fast action wildlife before I get down to the dock, because the dock is obviously down by the ocean, and there could be birds, eagles, hawks, kingfishers like around the area. This literally happened the next day down at the dock. There you go. I'll quickly set up my shutter speed to at least 2500 and wide open aperture and auto ISO. All right, geared up. It's a two-piece. Going out on a Zodiac with Coastal Rainforest Safaris. Got some goggles just in case the wind is a little gnarly, and feeling pretty good. You might think we would take the biggest and the best, this ship right here, but no, that's not what the professionals do. They like to be down low, almost swimming with the wildlife. We've got some sun, as you can see, poking through, but for the most part it's going to be cloudy, I think, out on the water, which will be nice for evenly exposed images. Okay, we are live. Say hi to the world, everyone. Maybe 2 minutes into the tour, we saw our first wildlife. We saw a sea otter, and now we're heading out to the open ocean for more wildlife. All right, so far we've seen quite a few sea otters, and my settings are up to, I think, 2,000ths of a shutter speed because it's pretty bright out. We got some overcast. I'm trying to shoot as low as I can, where my camera is right on the edge here of the boat, so that I can get the horizon in the background. So having this horizon, especially the trees and stuff, would be a lot better than all ocean. And there's not much color. Oh, another sea otter right here. Just swam underneath. So hopefully you can hear me. But it's beautiful. Look how smooth it is out right now. Very cool. After photographing sea otters, we moved out into some of the open areas where you got some deeper waters to see humpback whales. And there was a lot of humpback whales. The whales will come up to the surface a couple of times before doing that big dive where the fluke will come up, and you're kind of just waiting to get the right angle, the islands in behind, and to get some cool shots. There wasn't any breaching during this time because I think they were just focusing on food. But yeah, that's always something that we're looking out for, to be able to capture when it does happen. Now here's a fun bird. It is the pigeon guillemot. They're known for their bright feet. Now they can be mistaken for the common murre, which have like black feet. But yeah, they kind of crash into the water, which is pretty fun. And where we spotted these were in shallower waters where they'll dive and grab fish and other food. And they nest up into like cliffs and rock faces. We also seen some oyster catchers. This time they were out on the rocks and walking along. And these oyster catchers weren't too shy. We can get fairly close to them, take some portrait shots, and enjoy watching them walk along the rocks. And we saw a few harlequin ducks, but they were a bit far away. They are beautiful if you do get a chance to photograph them. Shing.
Anything else for coffee? No, thank you. They're just hungry, so they're like chomping away.
A quick interruption. I have workshops, and I'm planning a workshop here in the Great Bear Rainforest to take people like you out with me to see all of this amazing wildlife. You'll have to just email me for now to get on a waiting list, and then once I pop it up on my website, then you'll be able to actually join. Go to mattshannon.ca/workshops. I've got my Canadian Rockies workshop in the wintertime. There are still some spots available for that. I'm joining Adam Gibbs, another amazing photographer and YouTuber. And then I've got Bald Eagles in 2027. I just released 3 new workshops, put it up just the other day, so you can check that out. All right, let's get back out in the field. So here are those nesting spots that I was talking about, where the pigeon guillemot would fly up into the rocky faces. Here's one of them swimming out now. It's a great place to nest where food is close by. You can see their holes right up in there. And there's the eagle being attacked by some crows. Photographing a colony of sea lions can be very difficult to get a nice clean shot where it doesn't just look like a mess of sea lions. This one really worked out. You got this big male in the middle, you got just enough sea lions around the big male, and it makes it quite interesting. And if you don't get this, it's sometimes easier to just focus on a small group of like 3 or so. I'm also looking for waves that could bring a bit of drama to the scene, crashing up against the rocks against them, or 2 or more, sort of fighting and baring their teeth and growling at one another. That can also make a pretty neat shot. This is a Dall's porpoise. They are black and white and they are wicked fast. Then we saw a bunch more humpback whales. Some of them got extremely close. So you turn off your engine and then they just do what they do. And some of the times they get extremely close to the boat feeding. Now, when we don't see the whales, we're looking for this bunch of seagulls feeding on bait balls, because wherever the seagulls are, the humpbacks are going to make their way to feeding in that area, and you can see them picking off fish and flying off. And this is also a cue for bald eagles. So we saw a bunch of bald eagles in and around the areas on rocks, which is pretty fun to photograph and film. And it's really exciting if they come in for the catch as well. Now we're always looking along the shorelines for bears and wolves. There's a lot of sea otters, and sometimes the wolves will be out looking for food at low tide. Tomorrow we're actually going to go up into some estuaries to photograph and film grizzly bears. It's just amazing how much wildlife from the sky down to the land and in the ocean that you get to see here. On our way home. Successful day, a lot of humpbacks. We saw Dall's porpoise. And the sun came out for us. What a beautiful day. And I had a little bit of a nap. I'll sleep for a second or two. We survived. We are now back. Great day out on the water. Hopefully you'll want to tune in next week where we mostly focus on grizzly bears. This is the second day of our amazing adventure. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Ciao.